Hi everyone, it's Angela from High Quality Organics, the largest wholesale supplier of organic ingredients. And I come to you after a long day of the first day of the Sustainable Food Summit in San Francisco. It's one of the only events around the world that's completely dedicated to food and sustainability. And I wanted to share with you some of the top things that I learned today. I'm going to share with you three of the main lessons that I learned today. First, being that we have lost 40% of the species in the world since 1970, largely attributed to our agriculture practices. And in fact, the aquaculture species has declined by more than half since the 1970s. The second thing that I learned today that I found really interesting was about the non-GMO label. GMO meaning genetically modified organisms. That label has been known to be the fastest growing food label in the industry. And today I learned that it has grown from 0 to 4 billion in the last 4 years, and over 10,000 products have been verified. And last, I heard an amazing speech by the CEO of Lotus Foods. I encourage you to Google them if you're not familiar with them. They source organic and unique varieties of rice from around the world. And they shared some amazing statistics about rice. First, that rice covers 90% of the arable land around the world. It is the largest employer of farm workers in the world, and yet those farm workers are some of the poorest people. It's the most significant economic activity globally, and the majority of work is done by women. In fact, women do about 70% of the work. So if anything, I encourage you to go to the grocery store and make sure you're buying responsible rice. It's one of the smallest things you can do to impact the most amount of people around the world. Thanks for watching, and we're going to have more updates from the Sustainable Food Summit after day 2.